Hold on to your hats, Canucks fans. Big news is breaking. A promising goaltender who's been a crucial piece of our lineup has turned down a lucrative extension offer. What does this mean for the team as we race toward the playoffs? With the stakes higher than ever, the implications of this decision could shake up Vancouver's strategy moving forward. Join me as we unpack the ramifications of this unexpected turn of events. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like to stay in the loop. Kevin Lankinen has officially rejected the Vancouver Canucks' latest contract extension offer, and this news has sent ripples through the fan base. According to insider Rick Dallowall, the Canucks were aggressive in their pursuit of Lankinen, making a solid offer believed to be over $3 million per year. That's a significant investment for a goaltender, especially considering Lankinen's performance this past season. But it seems that Lankinen and his agent, Todd Diamond, are holding out for something better. They want to see how the salary cap will play out this summer, and it's understandable. The market for goaltenders has shifted dramatically, as we've seen with contracts given to players like Logan Thompson and Mackenzie Blackwood, both north of $5 million. Now, let's really break this down. Lankinen's rejection of the offer raises questions about his future with the team. On one hand, he's beloved in the locker room, with teammates and coaches singing his praises. Rick Toche, the head coach, clearly has a lot of faith in him, and so does the goaltending coach, Marko Torinius, who has worked with Lankinen back in Finland. So, there's a solid foundation there. But let's not forget the reality of the situation. The Canucks are in a tough spot financially, especially with Thatcher Demko's injury history. They can't afford to skimp on a backup goalie, and Lankinen has proven he can step up when called upon. With a record of 19.87 and an impressive 2.53 GAA, Lankinen has shown he can handle the pressure. His recent performances for Team Finland also highlight his capability. After starting as a backup, he stepped in and led his team to a crucial victory, which definitely adds to his value. But I have to wonder, if Lankinen believes he can get more somewhere else, is it worth it for the Canucks to push their limits to keep him? Honestly, I'm torn on this. On one hand, Lankinen fits the mold of what the Canucks need. He can hold down the fort while Demko recovers, and he has the potential to grow into a more prominent role. On the other hand, if he's asking for a salary that doesn't fit the team's budget, it might be time to consider alternatives. Should they be looking to trade him if they can't reach an agreement before the March 7th deadline? It's a tough call. Now let's think about what this means for the team moving forward. If they can't lock Lankinen down, they could be forced to look at the trade market or even free agency. But those avenues come with their own risks. How much confidence can we have in an unproven backup? Can the Canucks afford to gamble their playoff aspirations on a question mark? As the trade deadline approaches, the stakes get higher. The Canucks are gearing up for a playoff push, and a strong finish from Lankinen is crucial. If they can't find a resolution soon, it could lead to a pivotal decision. Do they keep Lankinen and risk losing him for nothing in the summer, or do they try to trade him while he still holds value? The trade of Kevin Lankinen is still very much on the table, and let me tell you, as a passionate fan of the Vancouver Canucks, the stakes couldn't be higher. Lankinen's stock has soared this season, setting personal records with 19 wins and boasting a career-best goals against average of 2.53. He's been more reliable than our supposed starter, Thatcher Demko, and that's saying something. Coming off a successful stint with Team Finland, Lankinen is proving he can shine under pressure, and the Canucks are reaping the benefits of his performance at a bargain price of just $875,000. Now, if Lankinen goes on the market as a rental goalie ahead of the NHL's 2025 trade deadline, he's going to be the hottest commodity out there. Just think about it. Among the pending unrestricted free agents, there's not much competition for Lankinen. Yes, Adin Hill has some Stanley Cup experience, but Vegas isn't letting him go anytime soon. Charlie Lindgren is doing wonders in Washington, and the Caps won't part with him either. You've got intriguing options like Karel Vaimelka and Alex Lyon, but none match Lankinen's value for the price. With several teams eyeing the playoffs, there's bound to be demand for a solid backup, or even a starter. Teams like the Carolina Hurricanes are definitely looking for improvements in net, and we can't forget about potential suitors in our own division like the Columbus Blue Jackets or Edmonton Oilers. The allure of Lankinen's low-cap hit makes him a prime target for teams that might not even need a new starting goalie but could use some depth. However, the real kicker here is that the Canucks find themselves in a playoff position. Just a week ago, things looked a lot clearer. Demko was starting to return to form, and trading Lankinen while riding on Demko's momentum would have made sense. But then, of course, Demko got hurt again, and now we're left in a lurch. He's out week to week, and we don't even know if he'll be back in time for the critical stretch leading up to the trade deadline. If the Canucks decide to deal Lankinen now, they risk going without a capable starter for at least 5 games. That's a terrifying prospect for a team trying to solidify its playoff chances. Relying solely on a frequently injured Demko or an untested Arturs Silovs is not a gamble any fan wants to see happen. So we're left with a tough choice. Keep Lankinen to maintain depth or let him walk as a UFA while hoping Demko can stay healthy and effective. It's a precarious balancing act that the management has to navigate carefully. Yet there's still a third option lurking in the shadows, extending Lankinen's contract now. It might seem like a long shot, but think about it. Signing him to a reasonable deal could allow the Canucks to hand over the reins of the starting job to him this season and next, filling a significant gap while Demko recovers. This could also set the stage for a potential trade of Demko in the offseason, allowing the Canucks to recoup some assets while keeping their playoff hopes alive. While extending Lankinen would have been the ideal path just a week ago, the situation has dramatically shifted with Demko's injury. If Lankinen was on the trade block, he might just be off it now. As fans, we're left wondering what the management will decide. It's a pivotal moment for the franchise, and let's be honest, we all feel the weight of that decision. So, what do you think? Was keeping Lankinen the best move, or should they have pulled the trigger on a trade? Honestly, I'm torn. The potential for a solid return is there, but the risk of being left with a shaky goalie situation is daunting. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. If you're passionate about the Canucks and want to stay updated on all the latest news and analysis, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's dive deep into this debate together.